Hi, this is Mike Geppetto with the PHRA Social Media Committee. To my left here, I have Tricia Plevich, the Senior VP of HR at MedExpress, and Suzanne Huffman, the Director of Employee Engagement at MedExpress. These ladies have graciously given us their time, and just have a couple questions for them, and have them provide you guys a little bit more insight into what they do and how they engage their employees. So my first question is for you, Susan.
Yes.
As Director of Employee Engagement, what tangible results can be seen as a result of the emphasis on employee engagement at MedExpress?
Sure. The results we expect to see will really be around our patient experience, so our satisfaction ratings from our patients, what they tell us. If highly engaged employees are given the right kind of care, we should see that. We should also see it in quality measurements, so that if you're engaged, you're focused, you're doing what you should do, we should see quality measures go up. What I can tell you that we are seeing right now, and we'll see those over time as we do more and more engagement efforts, what we're seeing right now is really the retention of some of our key talent. We measure attrition overall, and then we also look at the retention of our best talent. So we want to make sure that we're not losing the folks that we would like to stay.
Of course.
So we look at our key positions and the folks we want to stay, and we are seeing improvement over time because of our engagement efforts in that area.
Okay, thank you. And Tricia, this one's for you. As a view from the executive level, what advice would you give other corporate HR leaders who do not view employee engagement as a top priority in the organization?
It's a really good one, and it's a big miss if they're not. If senior executives all the way from the top level are not focused on their employees, it's going to be a big miss to their organization. We're a services business. We provide services, and what we say is kind of our secret sauce. What's made us successful is our people. And if we're not as focused on the patient experience as we are the employee experience, it's not going to be a good outcome for the patient or our employees. So if they're not focused, if they don't have a strategic plan, they need to get one, because it's truly what will differentiate them in whatever industry or sector that they're in.
Okay, nice. Either you can answer this, but I got a couple questions. We all know MedExpress is a top local name. I think I personally have been there many of times.
Sorry.
Yes.
We're glad.
Yeah, I drive business. However, what employer services does MedExpress offer that maybe myself or other organizations and people outside your organizations don't know about?
That's a great question. We offer a very comprehensive benefit package for all of our patients that come in. We do flu shots, we have sports physicals, we do workers' compensation, occupational health, or employer services such as urine drug screens or breath alkalizer tests. We do Department of Transportation physicals for truck drivers. We do a full service of labs, draws. We have x-ray on site. So if you haven't visited MedExpress, there definitely is a full service provider. Unlike many urgent cares, we have a whole comprehensive package from lab to x-ray and supporting employer health services.
Wow, I was unaware of some of the services. I went there for pink eye or a flu. And my last question for either of you, so you two can fight over it. As a neighborhood medical center, MedExpress is committed to enhancing the health and well-being of communities they serve. Can either of you guys elaborate a little bit on a few of the exciting initiatives that you guys are involved in?
Sure. I think the key word in that is neighborhood. So no matter how large we get, we are very proud of our brand, and we protect that at the local level. So our centers are asked to really look around their neighborhoods and their communities and say, what could we do here? So some of the programs that we have, one of my favorites is the Teddy Bear Clinic.
Okay,
so little
what's
boys
that?
and girls can come and learn about kind of first aid or some care tips association with their favorite teddy bear, but they also learn about taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
So you'll see our centers at the local level organize those. You might see them advertised. I would, encourage anyone to take their small children there for an educational opportunity.
Oh, my son will love that.
Yeah. And the teddy bears need love too.
Yes, they do.
And sometimes they get hurt. They need fixed. So we do that. But there's also the sponsorship of local sports initiatives. We get out and do educational programs in the schools. We also might see some of our own folks part of local 5Ks or fundraising events. So we really try to keep that at the local level. You won't often see MedExpress sponsoring larger things. out there like you might see some other local organizations, mostly because we want to fund those resources back into the communities that we serve at the local level.
Okay.
One of our most successful campaigns we run during the year is giving back to the community. So we empower our centers to pick a local charity, an organization, and we support them, and they get donations, and we allow them to pick whatever is most prevalent in their community. We really want them to support and drive an effort, and that's one of our most successful for all of our employees. But we leave it up to them to be able to pick that out in their local neighborhood to support and support their community.
Yeah, I think that goes back to what you were saying earlier in your, in your speech earlier in the morning, is the fact that, while you guys are so vast and so big, you really, each individual office is their own little office, and, making sure they have that impact on that community is definitely very, very important.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. This will be posted on the PHRA website and on the social media platforms. Until next time.